going down, world? Welcome to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and today I'm checking out the Wallflowers for the first time ever. Technically a blind reaction, but I have heard the name the Wallflowers, but I've never heard any of their music or anything. So today I'm checking out, what's this song called? One Headlight, for the first time ever. I'm going to watch the video, listen to the song, and check it out. Anyways, if you guys are here for a first-time reaction, like, share, comment, subscribe, and welcome back to the channel.
They tease him a lot, black peas on the spot. Welcome back, 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 welcome back. 40.
All right, let me get the logo down and pull the video up. Don't forget to support the original content on the channel. If you want to check out my other channel, Pegasus vs. the World, over there I've been doing travel vlogs and movie reactions. Over here is where I do the music and the music reactions. You guys want access to the reactions early, there's always a link in the description. Gives you early access through our membership. I update it every day, and there's a big catalog of reactions that haven't been released, so you can have some fun. Regardless, thank you for your support. Huge shout out to all the members on the channel helping me keep the lights on. Let's get it cracking, y'all. I am watching this from the Wallflowers official YouTube channel. Please go over there and watch this video without me. I'm going to push pause. I'm going to interrupt the song, make commentary, and that's what people come to my channel for, the actual reaction. So what I'm doing is never a substitute for the original. I always want you guys to go back and support the original or stream the original artist's music the way it was intended. So yeah, let's get this cracking. This is the Wallflowers, and this song is called One Headlight. America.
So long ago, I don't remember when. That's when they say I lost my only friend. Well, they say
Hold on. I don't know what I expected, but from the name The Wallflowers and even like the thumbnail, I didn't expect this. This is actually a pleasant surprise. Like, I was thinking I don't know. Let me get through it. But I don't know. I just wasn't expecting this, like the whole, like, because the dude is pleasant on the eyes. Pause. You know what I'm saying? You have the right to remain toxic. Anyways, in the court of pause. But, yeah, like he's like handsome young fellow, you know. I'm thinking we going into like some boy band type of stuff. Nah, man, we got some music here. All right, Wallflowers. I see you, Playboy.
so long ago, I don't remember when. That's when they say I lost my only friend. Well, they said she died easy of a broken heart disease. As I listened through the cemetery trees. I seen the sun coming up at the funeral at dawn of the long broken arm of human law. Now it always seemed such a waste. She always had a pretty face. I wondered why she hung around this place. Hey, come on, try to live. Nothing is forever. There's got to be something better than in the middle. Me and Cinderella, put it all together. We can drive it home with one headlight.
Excuse me? Excuse me, the Wallflowers? Okay. I don't know what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting this. I really love that hook. I like the lead into it, but so when I'm being very literal here, I liked the lead into it. I loved the hook. You know, the energy, and this is just for a reference, this isn't a comparison, but the energy brings me to maybe something that like maybe I'd put this in like a Hootie and the Blowfish type of a playlist. Hmm. What I love about this, you guys, while I'm making all my crazy faces, you guys, the lyrics. Y'all know how it be, man. Y'all know how it gets in the club for a rap guy. Bro, the poetic nature of these lyrics is the cemetery trees. Man, he's going crazy. But there's an abstract and cryptic style of writing here, and I believe it's misdirection. I believe my initial reflex, my initial instinct is that it's about this woman and he's telling this story, but it's not. There's a lot of symbolism here. I don't know for sure. I've never heard the song or seen the video, you guys. My first interpretation. But the more I listen to music like this, the more I have different reads. And, I don't know what he intended here exactly, but I feel like my instinct is like, oh, telling the story about someone very specific, and me closing my eyes and starting to paint pictures with this lead character, this lead female character, is the misdirection where she could be a symbol of life and all these different things that happen. And what's powerful about the hook is talking about driving with one headlight on. I could be tripping, but the symbolism there is hard. Hard, and that's my lingo, like street lingo. Like you'd be like, yo, that's tough. That's hard. Ooh, like, you know what I mean? But there's something, the read that I'm getting from that lyric is something to the extent of you don't have to have everything everyone has. Like, be satisfied with what you have, even if it's just one headlight. We're gonna make it. You're gonna be able to see enough to get to where you're going. It's like, it's like, I could be over analyzing this, but there's this larger than life um symbolism there. Like that's actually gangster, dog. I don't know, man. I could be over analyzing, but there's something about this hook and the way this whole thing is written. So when I say I like the lead up, I like the singing, his vocals. I loved the hook. I loved the singing. I love the lyrics from beginning to where we're at right now. Love, just because I like things that aren't always surface level. Every now and then I love a surface level. I will always love you. Of course. I like, the word puzzle inside of the songs from time to time. And when it's not, sometimes I get way too confused. Anyways, I'm rocking with this. The Wallflowers. I've never heard of them. I've never reacted to any of their music before. This is a first for the channel. Let's go. Bro, there's so much here, actually. That part about the middle is because you're trying to please everybody, right? I struggle with that. Being a public figure, like you want to be accepted by everyone, but sometimes you have to stand hard lines on your principles or however you feel. You just have to be real with yourself and your audience. And that's the hardest shit to do because on some of my reactions, which I'm not going to name, but when I have a knee-jerk reaction to something I see that's not like, you know, let's say within there's been one specific moment where there's a lifestyle choice I saw and I had a knee-jerk reaction and everyone flamed me in the comments, but I was like, I was being honest with you guys. I didn't have to put that out. I could have edited, but I didn't. I was just being honest, that's just how I felt in that actual moment. And I think that's more important instead of you hating me for having a different opinion or a different view or maybe feeling a certain way from seeing something. Just remember that I don't have hate in my heart just because I had a knee-jerk reaction. Anyways, being in the middle is because you are trying to please everybody. And there's more than that. Laughing is forever. the memories. Oh man, this is freaking fire, actually. And then the Cinderella, what the perfect princess story, like literally trying to be this perfect, fantasy. Every girl thinks they're a princess. Every guy thinks they're a prince or a king. You know what I'm saying? Like we just kind of, I don't know. It's just funny like that. But it's like kind of shattering that mold, and we could make it on. I have allergies. If I'm crying, I'll let you guys know in this one. But my allergies are going crazy right now. I'm so random. My bad. Yo.
She said it's cold, it feels like Independence Day, and I can't break away from this parade. But there's got to be an opening somewhere here in front of me through this maze of ugliness and greed. And I see the sign up ahead at the counter line bridge saying all is good and nothingness is dead. We'll run until she's out of breath. She ran until there's nothing left. She hit the end. It's just her window ledge.
See, even this, oh my gosh, this is actually tremendous. I think from what I'm hearing here is there's a critique, a criticism of America. And as patriotic as I am, as much as I love America, I'll always stand on that. I don't care what my viewers think or whatever. Like, I'm American, and I have nowhere to go, dog. Straight up. When shit hits the fan, the United States of America, to be clear, is what I represent in my home, period. So I'm never going to doo-doo on America, but I don't have a problem criticizing. And I felt like there's a little symbolism with the flag there and the Independence Day bar and then the greed bar. Because as much as we're all capitalists at some level and it benefits us greatly, even if you don't want to admit it, there can be critiques to greed. And sometimes I have to check my mindset because I do have, like, I go to these different cultures and countries, and I'm like, oh, why are there less commercials? Why aren't there billboards? Why is this, that? I'm like, oh, I'm knee deep in hustle culture. Got it. There's more to life than just the hamster wheel for money and stuff. But there is a balance, because money is a tool. So anyways, but I do think there was some symbolism visually and lyrically. Again, it's like cryptic and hidden, and I think there could also be other interpretations of this. If I sat and just listened to this song, I'd probably see many different things. This is actually extraordinary. Shout out to the Wallflowers. I didn't expect this. Oh, and then when I was getting into the music, watch right here how he sings, and then they just stop and play and do this lead up, and I believe the lead up goes into the hook, but I'm just like, bro, this is genius. Gives you some time to think. The most important part of the book, remember Mr. Rogers said this, is the spaces in between the words. That's the most important part of the book. So you can take some time to process the words. Don't just read them. Don't just glance at them. You have to feel it. You have to, you know what I'm saying? And that's what they did here. They gave us a space so I could tell you about corporate greed. Yo, this is dummy, bro. The Wallflowers are going ham right now, dog. This is just crazy. Was this a huge hit? I'm asking, was this a huge hit? Because I just feel like the way they orchestrated the music is different than any other. Manufactured pop music for rhythmic radio is very particular. Even I grew up, like, my producer taught me how to write songs that are singles. So I'm very familiar with that formula, and it's reoccurring. But I just feel like this is kind of like just, I don't know, I'm rocking with this. This is tight.
With one headlight.
is the song everyone pulls out their lighter or their phone. One headlight. Yeah.
Well, this place is old. It feels just like a beat up truck. I turn the engine, but the engine doesn't turn. What smells of cheap wine, cigarettes? This place is always such a mess. Sometimes I think I'd like to watch it burn. I'm so alone, and I feel just like somebody else. Man, I ain't changed, but I know I ain't the same. But somewhere here in between these city walls of dying dreams, I think of death, it must be killing me. Hey, 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 come on, try a little. Nothing is forever. There's got to be something better than in the middle. Me and Cinderella, put it all together. We can drive it home with one headlight.
Dog, they stamped this one at the end. So, like that last verse, it sounds like a physical, like a home, an apartment, like it's a mess full of, alcoholic beverages and cigarettes everywhere. But it also could be a example of your body or your vessel or your mind. Like it's a mess in here. This song is full of a lot of symbols, and I think it's done deliberately. No, it's done deliberately. There's no way. Like the more I listen to these lyrics, it's cryptic and abstract on purpose, and I don't think I could pinpoint the exact meaning of it because I think it's meant to mean multiple things. It's gonna be interpreted. This one specifically is gonna be interpreted different by different people. But what I heard there was, using like, a place you live being a mess as the example, but the place you live is inside your mind and body. So it could be the same there. Also, it could be the country you live in, it could be the world you live in. It's so crazy how he's painting this picture lyrically. And then he goes into this hook where he's kind of like taking you off that edge. Like there's an edge to the verses, and then he takes you off that edge. Just kind of live a little, like you're going to be fine with what you have. You only have one headlight. It's all good. We can get to the destination with that. It's fine. Stop tripping. Stop tripping. So what? You have freckles, Robert. So what? You have chicken legs, Robert. So what? You have scoliosis, Robert, and could never get the physique you wanted because your spine is crooked, Robert. So what? You have big ears. So what? We're going to get there with one headlight, regardless.
Be something better than in the middle. Me and Cinderella, put it all together. We can drive it home with one headlight.
Oh. Yo, listen to the twang at the end. It started sounding like a country twang. Bro, these dudes are lit. Let's just leave it there, man. Let me just shot the, because this is great. This is what I'm talking. You know what? What's funny is my man reminds me of the lead singer from Incubus and John Mayer. Yo, son, that's crazy, man. Damn, man, you handsome blokes, man. Get the out of here, man. With all that handsomeness, all that swag, all that riz, man. Hold up. Anyways, this is my first time ever hearing the Wallflowers, bro. I'm impressed. I am impressed. Love the writing. And this is something I don't think you get. Like if someone just played this in the car and I'm driving, there's no way I'm picking up on these subtle lyrics and the nature of where this is going. I realize sometimes we just start kind of humming and singing lyrics that we don't even know what the hell we're saying. It's almost like we're being hypnotized or brainwashed. That's why I like doing reactions because I can really focus in. You know, there's a part of my reacting where people would be like, man, just shut up and vibe to the music. And that's when I was like, man, I'm glad I don't. I'm so glad I lost all those people because those are the brain dead, brainwashed, you know. And you can vibe to certain music, but I feel like you need to get to know it first. Like it's like a relationship, bro. It's important, man. It's information that you're putting into your life. Food's information, music, the things you watch. That's how I see it. Anyway, the Wallflowers. I like this. No, I love this actually. Yeah. Especially the way the lyrics went. That's insane. Let me know what I got, what I missed. Like, share, comment, subscribe. But most importantly, go to the Wallflowers YouTube channel and watch this on your own. Stream their music. Always show the original content the same amount of support, if not more. Actually, more. Show some more. I'm just a guy on YouTube, man. I'll holler.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again.